see, to move the curtain slowly and sit down next to me. You came in from the hallway with your collar turned down, like the night had been too warm to keep carrying around. No one said forever, no one had to try. The air was soft between us and the band was passing by. Ocean breeze bossa, moving through the room. Not too much to ask for, just a slower kind of blue. Ocean breeze bossa, one glass near the light. The sea kept breathing softly through the open night. The piano had a looseness, the sax stayed near the floor. You leaned back in your chair like you had found a little more. I asked if you were staying, you said for this one song. And somehow that was better than pretending to belong. Ocean breeze bossa, moving through the room. Not too much to ask for, just a slower kind of blue. Ocean breeze bossa, one glass near the light. The sea kept breathing softly through the open night. Maybe calm is simple, maybe it can be a table, a window, and someone letting things breathe. Ocean breeze bossa. The curtain moved again, and the room felt less empty than it did back then. Open window, love. There is an open window by the piano tonight. The curtain moves a little, then gives back the light. You stood beside the doorway, not ready to come in, but not ready for the hallway or the cold air on your skin. I moved the chair beside me a little, not too much. You noticed but said nothing. That was enough. Open window, love, soft enough to stay. No big line between us, no need to find a name. Open window, love, the sea came through the room, and what we almost talked about was warmer than the moon. You asked about the music, I said it comes and goes. Some songs are only good when nobody holds them close. The candle kept on leaning, the piano took its time, and you stayed in the doorway like you had changed your mind. Open window, love, soft enough to stay. No big line between us, no need to find a name. Open window, love, the sea came through the room, and what we almost talked about was warmer than the moon. No promise on the table, no ending to defend, just the kind of quiet that makes a stranger feel less strange. Open window, love, the curtain moved again, and I remember how the night let both of us begin. Soft tide at midnight. Da-da-da. The tide was soft at midnight. You could hear it through the room. Not loud enough to name it, but enough to change the mood. Your hand stayed near your glass, mine stayed folded on the chair. We kept the conversation light enough to leave it there. Soft tide at midnight, moving under everything. Not asking for an answer, not trying to begin. Soft tide at midnight, low against the shore. The room had room for silence and maybe something more. You said the city felt different when you were near the sea, like some part of the day had finally let you be. I knew what you meant, but I kept my answer small. Some truths sound more believable when you don't explain at all. Soft tide at midnight, moving under everything. Not asking for an answer, not trying to begin. Soft tide at midnight, low against the shore. The room had room for silence and maybe something more. Not every night arrives with something it must prove. Some only move around us until we start to move. Soft tide at midnight, the window open wide. You stayed until the last note found the water outside. Da-da-da. sax came from the corner like it had nowhere to be. A low line through the glasses, a warm thing by the sea. You stopped in the middle of something you were saying and let that note go past us like it had been worth waiting. Velvet sax by the sea, soft enough to stay, moving through the open room in its own quiet way. Velvet sax by the sea, warm against the blue, saying almost nothing better than we do. The city light, your face looked less careful in the window's second sight. I didn't ask the question, you didn't make it plain. The band kept playing lower, and that was just the same. Velvet sax by the sea, soft enough to stay, through the open room in its own quiet way. Velvet sax by the sea, warm against the blue, saying almost nothing better than we do. The last note turned around and left the room a little warmer without making a sound. Stay where the air is warm. The room had air tonight, not the heavy kind. The windows were open and nobody seemed to mind. The candle did not fight it, the curtain moved and stayed. Your shoulders dropped a little in a way I couldn't fake. You said the day was long, I said then leave it there, somewhere by the doorway before it reaches here. Stay where the air is warm, stay where the night is slow. You don't have to carry every place you had to go. Stay where the air is warm, near the window, near the blue. If the world can wait a little, so can you. You laughed at something small, not even that funny, but it crossed the table and softened something in me. The piano kept a pattern, the bass stayed underneath, and for once the whole evening knew how to breathe. Stay where the air is warm, stay where the night is slow. You don't have to carry every place you had to go. Stay where the air is warm, near the window, near the blue. If the world can wait a little, so can you. No need to answer, no need to be fine. Just sit inside the quiet, one song at a time. Stay where the air is warm, the sea came through the frame, and when you finally stood up, the quiet stayed the same. Table near the ocean, they gave us the table near the ocean side. Not exactly outside, but close enough to try. The glass held the moonlight, the candle held the room, and I held back a question that was too early to use. Table near the ocean, two chairs turned just so. A little salt in the evening, a little music low. Table near the ocean, not a place to rush. We let the small things happen and called that enough. You said you liked the water because it never stayed still. Then looked down at your hands like you had said more than you meant. I changed the subject kindly. You noticed that I did. There are ways of being gentle that don't need to be big. Table near the ocean, two chairs turned just so. A little salt in the evening, a little music low. Table near the ocean, not a place to rush. We let the small things happen and call that enough. Nothing dramatic, nothing designed, just one open window and the softest kind of time. Table near the ocean, the tide kept moving through. I left a little quieter than when I sat with you. Blue hour on the coast. Blue hour on the coast. The lights came on too soon. The water kept the color of a half-remembered tune. You stood close to the window, but not close to me. Still I felt the evening change when you looked out at the sea. Blue hour on the coast, soft around the room, a little gold behind the bar, a little silver blue, blue hour on the coast. No reason to explain why the same old quiet suddenly had a name. The saxophone was gentle, the piano took its time, and all the things I almost said stayed folded in a line. You asked if I was leaving, I said not before the song. You smiled like that answer had been useful all along. Blue hour on the coast, soft around the room, a little gold behind the bar, a little silver blue. Blue hour on the coast, no reason to explain why the same old quiet suddenly had a name. Some evenings hold the doorway between what is and what may, and we just stood inside it, letting both sides stay. On the coast, the window turned to night, and the song went on beside us like a small familiar light. Piano moved first, then the curtain, then the air. The room stayed quiet, but something softened there. Piano breeze, low and light, open window, warm night. Piano breeze, soft and slow, nothing needed, nowhere to go. The air came in, the song stayed low. Your voice by the window, your voice by the window was lower than before. Not sad, not happy, just closer to the floor. The ocean was behind you, dark and full of light, and I could hear the evening settle into night. Your voice by the window, nothing dressed up, nothing planned, just a few plain words and the glass near your hand. Your voice by the window, soft enough to keep, like something said too gently to disturb my sleep. You told me you were tired of making every day look better in the telling than it felt along the way. I said I knew that habit. You nodded, half amused. The band kept playing softly like it had nothing to prove. Your voice by the window, nothing dressed up, nothing planned, just a few plain words and a glass near your hand. Your voice by the window, soft enough to keep, like something said too gently to disturb my sleep. No confession, no repair, just the kind of honesty that happens in low air. Your voice by the window, the curtain moved aside, and for a little while the room felt open wide. Coastal mahogany, coastal mahogany, warm against the blue. The room had old wood patience and an ocean view. The bottles caught the candle, the window caught the tide, and somewhere near the piano the evening opened wide. Coastal mahogany, holding every sound, the sea outside the window, the music coming down. Coastal mahogany, polished by the years, making room for quiet, making room for here. You ran your hand along the table like you like the grain, then said the place reminded you of somewhere with no name. I didn't ask for details, some stories need their space. The saxophone came in softly and left it all in place. Coastal mahogany, holding every sound, the sea outside the window, the music coming down. Coastal mahogany, polished by the years, making room for quiet, making room for here. Maybe that's why we stayed longer than we meant. Some rooms know how to keep what people cannot yet. Coastal mahogany, the last light on the floor. We left the window open when we walked out the door. The curtain moved first before either of us spoke. A small white shift near the window frame. You looked at it and smiled like it had saved you from deciding what to to say. The ocean came in quietly, the candle leaned low, and the room made room for something neither of us chose. The curtain moved first, then the room let go. A little ocean air, a little music low. The curtain moved first, and we followed after, not with big intentions, just a little softer. If you were cold, you said, no, I'm fine, but pulled your chair in closer by a careful little line. The candle barely noticed, the pianist missed a note. Or maybe I imagined it because I was watching close. The curtain moved first, then the room let go. A little ocean air, a little music low. The curtain moved first, and we followed after, not with big intentions, just a little softer. Some things begin that way without a sound. The room changes first, then we come around. The curtain moved first, then your hand left the glass, and the night became a place I didn't want to pass. It was not loud, but it kept repeating. Some things come back without needing a reason. You said my name once under the music, not to get my attention, just to use it. The window stayed open, the room stayed kind, and nothing in the evening asked us to decide. Whispered tight, moving low, under everything we don't show. Whispered tight, near the glass. Some quiet things are allowed to last. The room had fewer people, the hour had less edge. You leaned beside the window with one hand on the ledge. I wanted to say something, but chose the smaller way. I asked if you were comfortable and let the rest stay. Whispered tight, moving low, under everything we don't show. Whispered tight, near the glass. Some quiet things are allowed to last. just the heavy words they arrive to dress. Buttress the chair, pull closer, and a night allowed to rest. Whispered tide, the window open wide. You left your voice behind, somewhere near the light. Nothing heavy tonight, you said it like a rule, then laughed at yourself for sounding that short. I said I could agree, the day had done enough. We didn't need to turn the evening into something rough. You took off your watch and set it near the candle, like time had been too loud for one small table. Nothing heavy tonight, just the ocean through the room. A little glass, a little piano, a little space to move. Nothing heavy tonight, no need to make it deep. Sometimes calm is just a place where people get to breathe. The sax came in easy, the bass stayed soft and round, and outside on the water the moon kept moving down. You look less tired after half a song, not fixed, not different, just less far gone. Nothing heavy tonight, just the ocean through the room. A little glass, a little piano, a little space to move. Nothing heavy tonight, no need to make it deep. Sometimes calm is just a place where people get to breathe. No story to repair, no past to rearrange, just a room with open windows and the right to stay the same. Nothing heavy tonight, you said it one more time, and the evening listened kindly, like it understood the line. There was satin in the wind, or maybe in the light. The curtain crossed your shoulder and softened up the night. You stood there by the window, glass was almost empty, the song was almost done, but no one seemed to hurry, not you, not anyone. Satin wind across the room, warm on the candle, cool from the blue. Satin wind, nothing to explain, just a small quiet feeling passing through again. I could hear the ocean underneath the band, like the night had one more rhythm held inside its hand. You turned back from the window and smiled without a line. That kind of small expression can stay a long time. Satin wind across the room, warm on the candle, cool from the blue. Satin wind, nothing to explain, just a small quiet feeling passing through again. I don't need a photograph, I remember how it felt. A little air, a little light, and the room becoming still. Satin wind, the curtain moved aside, and the night came in softly, like it had been invited. Before the ocean sleeps, if it ever really does, stay a little longer without making it too much. The room is nearly empty, the band is nearly through, and I don't want to ask for more than one more song with you. You said you had to wake up earlier than you'd like, and stayed exactly seated as if time was being kind. Before the ocean sleeps, let the windows stay wide, let the air keep moving through the quiet inside. Before the ocean sleeps, let the last note lean against the glass, against the night, against what we don't mean. I didn't point that out, some things are better spared. A person can be honest without saying they still care. The candle had a small life, the water had a sound, and both of us were listening without looking around. Before the ocean sleeps, let the windows stay wide, let the air keep moving through the quiet inside. Before the ocean sleeps, This is only evening, let it be enough. If it becomes a memory, let it stay this soft. Before the ocean sleeps, the tide kept low and slow. You said one more minute and I said, I know. Returning to what it knows. The piano is softer, the glass nearly clear. The ocean keeps moving somewhere near. Ocean breeze, reprise, low and kind. One more breath, one more line. Ocean breeze, reprise, soft and slow. Nothing to hold, nothing to show. The curtain moves, the night stays white. The song leaves quietly with the tide. One more song by the water. That's all you asked for. Not a reason, not a promise, not a hand on the door. The waiter turned the lights down. The ocean held its line. And suddenly one more song felt like a little more time. You said the air felt better, this close to the sea, like the whole day loosened without asking permission. One more song by the water, one more glass near the blue. No need to call it anything before it becomes true. One more song by the water, low enough to stay. Some nights don't need an ending, they just drift away. My answer simple, I said I think so too. Then watched the curtain moving between the night and you. The band began to soften, the room began to thin, but neither one to begin again. One more song by the water, one more glass near the blue. No need to call it anything before it becomes true. One more song by the water, low enough to stay. Some nights don't need an ending, they just drift away. We did not make it larger, we did not make it small. We only let the music carry what it could. One more song by the water, and maybe we would go. But the band began another, and neither of us said no. be bright. You just held a little silver on the far side of the night. You stood near the window with your glass in your hand, like you were listening for something you did not have to understand. The room stayed warm behind us. The curtain moved slow, and the sea kept saying something too low for us to know. Moon on the open water, light across the blue. Nothing needed changing, sitting there with you. Moon on the open water, quiet through the frame. Some nights don't become stories, but they stay with us the same. You said the day felt smaller from this high above the shore, like the things that kept you worried had forgotten what they were for. I didn't give an answer, I only moved the chair a little closer to the window and let the night stay there. Moon on the open water, light across the blue. Nothing needed changing, sitting there with you. Moon on the open water, quiet through the frame. Some nights don't become stories, but they stay with us the same. No promise in the distance, no line we had to cross, just the water taking moonlight and giving nothing lost. Moon on the open water, the room was almost still. You looked a little lighter by the open windowsill. The chair by the window was turned a little wrong, like someone had left quickly in the middle of a song. The curtain kept moving, though nobody was there, and the candle on the table still warmed the empty chair. I did not fix the angle, I let the room decide. Some things look more honest when they are left aside. The chair by the window, still facing the sea, holding on to something it never said to me. The chair by the window, the glass catching blue, a quiet little picture of almost having you. said you liked that corner because it felt less planned. No one looking over, no one asking where you stand. I kept that small detail for longer than I should. The way you chose the window when the room was full of wood. The chair by the window still facing the sea, holding on to something it never said to me. The chair by the window, the glass catching blue, a quiet little picture of almost having you. Not everything left behind is asking to return. Some things only stay there so the evening can be heard. The chair by the window was still turned toward the night. I left it as I found it, in the low blue light. Salt air through the window, soft piano in the room. The night did not arrive here, it slowly came through. A candle near the glass, a chair beside the blue. Nothing much was missing, nothing asked us to move. Salt air, soft piano, low light, open blue. Salt air, soft piano, one more quiet passing through. The keys kept their own time, the ocean kept its own, and somewhere in the middle, the room felt less alone. You did not need to say it, I did not need to ask. Some evenings do their work without touching the past. Salt air, soft piano, low light, open blue. Salt air, soft piano, one more quiet passing through. No hurry, no sign, just the window and time. coast goes quiet, the room begins to hear the small things on the table, the glass, the flame, the chair. The ocean loses volume, the lights along the shore look less like a city and more like something warm. You said we should be leaving, but did not stand up yet. I like that kind of honesty better than regret. When the coast goes quiet, let the window stay. Let the last song take its time and leave the slower way. When the coast goes quiet, nothing has to end. Some nights only lower until they almost blend. Fewer voices, the band had less to prove, and every little movement had more space to move. You touched the back of your chair, then let your hand fall still, like leaving was an option you did not want to fill. When the coast goes quiet, let the window stay. Let the last song take its time and leave the slower way. When the coast goes quiet, nothing has to end. Some nights only lower until they almost blend. No need for a promise, no need for a plan. Just the open window and your glass beside my hand. When the coast goes quiet, the curtain moves once more, and the night keeps breathing through the open door. After hours by the sea, the chairs are turned around, the candle takes its time, the piano lowers down. A glass remains half full near the open frame, and the curtain moves softly without asking for a name. After hours by the sea, nothing left to prove. The room goes quiet slowly, the ocean still moves. After hours by the sea, warm light, dark blue, one last little song passing through. back, or maybe left it there. The city kept its distance, the water held the light, and every small reflection had the patience of the night. After hours by the sea, nothing left to prove. The room goes quiet slowly, the ocean still moves. After hours by the sea, warm light, dark blue, one last little song passing through. No speech, no goodbye, just one open window and the tide nearby. The window stays open, the candle bends low, the sea keeps breathing, and the music lets go.